Hey guys, so today I'll be teaching you about potential energy and help you solve a problem regarding this topic. So our problem says, the staples inside a stapler are kept in place by a spring with a relaxed length of 0.115 meters. If the spring constant is 51.0 newtons per meter, how much elastic potential energy is stored in the spring when its length is 0.150 meters? Alright, so what we want to do first is identify our variables. So our first variable we're going to identify is K, which is the spring constant. And in the problem it says 51.0 newtons per meter. So now we're going to write the next thing that we know, and which is X, which is the displacement. And so this problem gives us, they don't give us the displacement, but they do give us the two distances, the final and the initial. So in order to get displacement, you have to subtract the final by the initial. So we're just going to do that here really quickly. So that's going to equal 0.035 meters. And I'm just going to bold that so we know that we're going to use that for the problem. So now we're going to write what we need to find. And so the problem asks us how much elastic potential energy is stored. So we're going to write the variable PEE, which stands for elastic potential energy. Alright, now that we've established our variables, let's get into the problem solving. So I'm just going to copy the formula on here so it'll be easy for us to refer to it and solve with it. So I'm going to write it over again and plug in all the things we need to plug in. So K, 51.0 newtons per meter, and then X, which is our displacement, 0.035 meters. And then make sure you don't forget to square that, because it's very important to get the right answer in the problem. Alright, so I'm just going to input all our variables, and using the formula I'm going to put that straight into the calculator. And so I get a very long decimal number, so 0.0312375. But I want to make sure I have the right sig figs. So I know that all the terms in the problem have 3 sig figs, so I'm going to make sure that I have 3 sig figs, and that's what I do. And I want to make sure that I have the right unit, which is joules, because I know it's energy, and that makes sense with the problem. Alright, so when you look at this problem, if you read it again, you can see that the staples in the stapler they haven't come out of the stapler yet. They're about to come out. So that's where the potential energy comes from. So another way to think of this, or another real-life example of this kind of thing, would be if there's a ball at the top of a hill. It hasn't rolled down the hill yet, but it's at the top of the hill, and that's where all the potential energy comes from. Or you could think of it like a bullet inside of a gun. Like when someone's not the second before someone's about to pull the trigger, that's where all the potential energy is stored. Alright guys, thank you for letting me teach you about this problem, and I'll see you guys later, so happy studying, bye.